Let's start with the creatures least likely to turn you into a snack, and then climb the ladder to the ones that are just waiting for an excuse to ruin your day. Number 15, eagles. Only one eagle attack has been recorded on a human in recent history. Just one. But hey, one is still one too many, so why take chances? Right now, you probably wouldn't stand a chance against any top predator, but by the end of this video, you'll know enough to walk away the winner every single time. Knowledge is half the fight and the other half is pure luck, so cross your fingers. Picture this. You have just stepped into a one-on-one showdown with an eagle. If you are not a small child or a tiny adult, you do not have to worry about being carried off to some nest in the sky. Your first move is to guard your head and face because eagles love going for that spot. Use your shirt, your backpack, or anything you can grab. Just make sure you can still see because you will need your eyes to track the attack. When it dives with those 4-inch talons, you cover up and wait. This is your chance. Grab it tight, one hand on the body, one on the head and beak. Whether you decide to follow with a dramatic slam is completely up to you and your flair for the dramatic. Number 14, leopard seals. Who knew these chunky swimmers were apex predators? Only 2 recorded attacks on humans, and one of those was fatal. Let's keep you out of that club. Imagine you are swimming in the icy Antarctic, and a leopard seal picks you as the day's entertainment. Keep your eyes on it at all times. The seal basically has 2 attack modes. Which one it uses depends on how you look to it. If you are shaped like figure 1, you are in for a bite and thrash. If you look more like figure 2, it goes for a bite and drag, hoping to pull you down for a very bad ending. Your counter move is simple but not polite. Go straight for the eyes with both hands. Punch its snout with everything you have got. Show it you are not worth the effort. Once the seal gets the message, it will back off and you can swim to shore. On land, the fight is pretty much over. The seal is slow and you can throw body shots if you are feeling extra heroic. Number 13, pythons. Now here is the surprise. This is the one apex predator you can actually just walk away from. But let's be honest, sometimes the ego wins and you stay to prove a point. There are only a few snakes on Earth that count as apex predators and attack humans. The reticulated python is the heavyweight champ. It can hit 374 pounds and stretch over 23 feet. If that sounds scary, stop worrying. Are you really going to lose to a lady since male pythons are only about half that size? If you choose to stay and fight, keep it standing. 2 reasons. First, it keeps the snake from wrapping around you with full power. Second, it stops the crowd from booing when you hit the ground. The python will grab you sooner or later, control the head with one hand, grab the tail with the other, and start peeling it off like a giant scaly rope. You will probably get a bath of snake pee, which actually helps you slide it off. Once you are free, shove it away. If it slithers off, you win. If it comes back for round 2, just repeat step 1 and stay stubborn. Number 12, hyenas. Out in parts of Africa, these nighttime troublemakers have a habit of sneaking up on people who sleep outside in the hot season. I am going to make sure you can survive that without becoming their midnight snack. Picture this. You are asleep under the stars when a loud crunch wakes you. That crunch is your leg. Not great, but you have no time to complain. You are in a street fight now and your life depends on how well you remember what I'm about to say. Lucky for you, the rude awakening should keep your brain awake too. Rule 1, stay completely calm. Stand your ground. Whatever you do, never turn your back. The goal is to stop looking like prey and start looking like a predator. If that does not come naturally, just copy the hyena. If it steps forward, you step forward. If it laughs that creepy laugh, you laugh right back. The hyena will decide you are way too weird to bother with and trot off. Easy win with only a bite mark or 2. Now, some hyenas, like the spotted kind, travel in large gangs of up to 100. This guide is for a one-on-one brawl only. If you meet the whole crew, you are on your own, champ. Number 11, orcas. Believe it or not, these giant black and white torpedoes are among the easiest apex predators to defeat. Here is how it usually plays out. You are floating in the open ocean, minding your own business. Suddenly, an orca pops up. Your instincts take over, and you panic like a cartoon character. Splashing, thrashing, yelling. Guess what? Fight over. Turns out humans in full panic mode are loud, scary, and unpredictable. and the orca decides lunch is not worth the drama. Now, if this happens in a show tank at a marine park, your chances are about zero. Street rules only, folks, and the open ocean is our home turf. Number 10. King cobras. These snakes claim around 5 lives a year, and you are not going to be one of them. Like the python, you can simply walk away if you are smart. But if you feel like teaching a snake some manners, here is how. The showdown starts when you accidentally corner a king cobra. Stay calm. Freeze like a statue. Back away slowly to give both of you space. Quick moves invite a lightning strike, and that is a one-hit KO. If you are in India, you might even see locals gently pick up the snake and move it aside. If you manage to lead it into an open area, you have basically won. The cobra would rather escape than fight a big noisy human. Number 9. Jaguars. For the two sensible people who would rather not fight a jungle, here is your escape plan. Spot the cat. Avoid eye contact. That stare is a challenge in cat language. Back away slow while facing it. No sudden moves. Do that and your survival odds look good. Everyone else itching for a showdown, listen up. Time for mental warfare. Make yourself look huge. Lift your shirt, your backpack, maybe even a child if they will cooperate. Shout in a strong voice. Most jaguars will think twice. If it still charges, stay put and protect your head. The jaguar wants to crush your skull first. If that first bite does not finish the job, the cat often gives up. If it hangs on you, fight dirty. Punch and elbow its eyes and snout with every ounce of power. Others have scared off jaguars this way, so you can too. When it finally backs off, you will be standing there in the jungle, heart racing, blood pumping, maybe with a few scratches, but very much alive and possibly ready for round 2. Number 8. Mountain lions. Since 1868, there have been about 30 deadly mountain lion attacks in North America. These cats love to sneak up and ambush, but lately there are plenty of clips right here on YouTube where they stroll out like they own the trail and start a face-to-face showdown. That is the kind of fight we are talking about. The biggest mistake people make is thinking the cat only wants their dog. If you are alone, congratulations, the fight just got a lot easier. Never break eye contact. Never run. Never crouch. Never turn your back. Lock eyes and let the mind games start. First, yell at it. Next, pull your shirt over your head and puff yourself up until you look like a hiking version of the Hulk. Then swing those arms like you have had 10 cups of coffee. The cat will realize you are way more trouble than dinner is worth. If it keeps coming, you move to plan 2. Walk the whole trail backwards while it keeps charging, hoping you will trip. Do not give it that win. Pick up a rock and throw it near the cat. There is only one video of a guy doing this, and it worked perfectly, which obviously means it works every single time. Number 7. Alligators. 10 to 15 attacks a year in the United States, with about 2 turning fatal, and most of that action happens in sunny Florida. I want you to enjoy those 3 glorious months of Florida weather without becoming gator food. Rule 1. Never step into gator water. That is an automatic loss. If an alligator does come after you on land, that is a different story. You have plenty of moves. You can bait a charge and then sprint in a straight line. The gator tires fast and its stamina bar drains quicker than your phone battery. You can also spam calf kicks to slow it down even more, or just run circles around it like a playground game, because an alligator turns about as well as a shopping cart with a busted wheel. Sooner or later, it will give up and you can celebrate an easy win. Number 6. Bears. Over 40 bear attacks every year, but today, we stop that. Grizzlies and polar bears are built like tanks, so you need the right plan. Let us start with the grizzly. Grizzlies usually fight only if surprise protecting cubs are feeling threatened. Carry a Bluetooth speaker and blast music when you hike. Other visitors will love it, and you will never surprise a bear. If a grizzly still comes at you, curl up like a human bowling ball and play dead. Hold that pose even if it swats you around like a toy. With enough patience and a bit of luck, the bear decides you are not worth the effort. Polar bears are a whole different nightmare. They are always hungry and will look at you like a snack. Playing dead here just turns you into a 3-bite appetizer. You must look huge, loud, and scary. If it attacks, fight back with everything you have, aiming for the eyes and nose. People say, If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. If it's white, good night. Funny but true. Go for the eyes and you still have a shot. Number 5. Wolves. Around 500 wolf attacks worldwide since 2002, and I do not want to read a single comment saying, "You ignored this advice." First, never run. You are not faster and you are not trickier. Do not bring a dog into wolf country either. Wolves see dogs as an instant invitation to start a fight. Stand tall and keep eye contact. Make yourself look big and scary. Usually that is enough. If the wolf charges, it will probably grab your arm. Good, that is your trap. Drop elbows onto its eyes, snout, and skull like you are pounding a drum. If that does not work, gouge the eyes. Still no luck, then go for the cheap shot. Blow right in its face. Wolves hate that and will back off, leaving you with the story of a lifetime, and hopefully all your limbs. Number 4. Sharks. 3 species of shark are behind thousands of human attacks and rack up about 70 every year. But that nonsense stops today. You might think fighting in the ocean gives the shark home field advantage. Wrong. With the right plan, a shark is just a confused fish with teeth. Remember, the ocean was our first home anyway. Picture this. You are floating along a reef, having the time of your life when a gray wall of muscle glides in behind you. First rule, stay calm. Keep your eyes on the shark and slowly head for the shore or boat. Sharks love a sneak attack, and staring right at them ruins the surprise. Most of the time, that weird eye contact is enough to make the shark drift off. If it keeps coming, give its snout a gentle push to redirect it. If it still decides you look tasty, then it is time to introduce your fists and feet. Aim for the snout, the eyes, and the gills. Those are the soft spots. Feeling bold, go for the instant win. Flip the shark belly up. This triggers something called tonic immobility, which is a fancy way of saying the shark takes a nap. That is a knockout right there. Now, if you are unlucky enough to meet a fully grown great white, you can try, but flipping that beast is like flipping a car. That fight will probably end the usual way, with the shark grabbing a mouthful of human preservatives and swimming off in disgust. Number 3. Tigers. Finally, a matchup that feels almost fair. Tigers cause about 100 deaths every year, mostly in India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Indonesia. So if you are heading there, pay attention. Here is what you do not do. Do not run, do not crouch, do not lie down or play dead. That is basically handing the cat a victory. Do not stroll up to a tiger with cubs either. And absolutely do not pee on yourself. No joke. Tigers see that as a challenge. Here is the winning play. Stay calm. Back away slowly to give both of you space. Make yourself look as big and dangerous as you can. If the tiger still wants a fight, offer your weak arm like a chew toy and go for its eyes, ears, and nose with rock sticks or your fists. If you are tired of being dragged around, jam your free arm down its throat to hit the gag reflex. Someone actually tried that and lived to tell the story. If nothing else works, climb a tree. Tigers are heavy and lazy climbers and will usually call it quits before chasing you upward. Number 2, lions. With hundreds of attacks every year, this is not a nap time opponent. Here is the plan. Never run, never crouch, never lie down, never play dead, never climb a tree. All of that makes you an easy snack. Start with mental warfare. Make yourself look huge and scary. If that does not send the lion packing, it may charge and slam to a stop a few feet away just to see if you flinch. Do not flinch. If it goes for a real attack, it will try for your neck. So guard high and be ready to throw a straight right punch. If that first shot misses, expect the lion to clamp onto an arm, chest, or leg. Time to swing for the win. Elbows, fists, rocks, sticks, everything aimed at eyes, ears, and muzzle. People have made lions quit with rocks alone. You have rocks plus heart. With enough heart and a little spit and elbow grease, you just might walk away the champ. Number 1. Crocodiles. The ultimate cheap shot artists. These reptiles have been lurking at the water's edge, ambushing humans for thousands of years, and they rack up close to 1,000 fatal attacks every single year. Some individual crocs have a 63% win rate. Let's lower that number. Rule 1, never step into croc water or even stand too close to the edge. That is where most defeats happen. Saltwater and Nile crocodiles are the worst, and both think humans are snacks, so prove them wrong. If a saltwater croc locks onto you, keep your distance. It will charge and burn all its energy in about 20 to 30 meters. Sprint straight and it cannot keep up. While it is catching its breath, toss your shirt over its eyes. The croc goes into a weird, relaxed trance. Circle behind and give it a few body shots. They will not hurt the croc, but they tenderize the meat if you plan on dinner later. When it wakes up, repeat the process. You will know the fight is over when the croc stops moving because its legs and blood are filled with lactic acid. Sometimes it even keels over from sheer exhaustion. A predator that can literally die from trying too hard might be the most pathetic apex predator of them all.